We got a thumbs up. Drivers behind the lines in 3, 2, 1. Let's dive!
All right, qualification match number 48 is underway. Robots are moving their autonomous spirits. We can see our number 1 seed, Mercenary Robotics, during their 2 corrals, though successfully scoring 2 corals on the autonomous spirit, going for a third one, and they're successfully scoring 3 corals. Up in the teleoperated mode, robots have beginning to be on the driver control period. We can see 85, 98. Positioning itself to score on the lower side of the reef. Meanwhile, on the blue alliance, we can see Mercenary going for the high of sections of the reef to start filling up that reef with coral, also taking up some algae off the reef. Mercenary Robotics going for another high coral and successfully scoring it. Meanwhile, we can see 90, 80 scoring some algae on the processor. Human player tosses it, and it's a success. Red Alliance, we can see 85, 98 going for another coral, positioning itself on the reef to deposit it. 90-80 continuing on scoring on the processor. Meanwhile, we can see the powerhouse of Mercenary Robotics is still scoring some coral on the reef, filling up that reef little by little as we're getting into the 1 minute of the mark of the match. 85-98, still cycling for the Red Alliance to score those corals to match on the Blue Alliance. We can still see the 2 blue robots going to score coral on the reef. 86-25, still dropping some coral on the lower section of the reef, successfully depositing it. Meanwhile, Mercenary going for the higher sections. With only 30 seconds left on this match, robots are preparing themselves for those endgames. We're going to start to see the robots go into the center of the field for those final points and hopefully a ranking point. 1745, hugging that cage, looking for a deep cage climb. Meanwhile, we can see Mercenary already hogging the cage and successfully up in there. We see 2 blue robots in the zone. We see 2 red robots in the zone. The Blue Alliance taking the win. With a score of 95-33, the Blue Alliance takes the victory and a total of 5 ranking points. Mercenary Robotics is still holding on into that number 1 seed for this event.